Hello everyone. Happy Monday. How are we doing today, you guys? Hope Monday has been treating you well and y'all are having a good start to your week. I'm doing pretty good today. I was like super tired yesterday, but I actually slept pretty well last night. So I was like pleasantly surprised by that because I feel like all last week I was sleeping really bad and I just like felt like a zombie, you know? So I'm pretty happy that I didn't feel absolutely exhausted and like crap today. So that was a win. That was a win. And yeah, it wasn't a too bad of a start to my week, you know? It was a pretty chill Monday, thankfully, which I really needed. So that was nice. Hope you guys have had a similarly good Monday. And if not, I hope that tomorrow is better for ya. Monday treated me like I owed him money. Oh no. Well, you better pay him back. Maybe that's the problem, Juan. What are you doing? Hi Maud, Tiny Toons, Minty Donuts, and Cats. Today is great. Ooh, we love to hear it. I'm glad to hear you're doing good today, Maud. But Bessie, I'm a brown bitch. Yeah, that is the thing, ain't it? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know, just start running, I guess. Just start running and never look back, you know? I got you, Bestie. If you need a place to hide out, me and the girls will hide ya from Monday. Okay, just let me know. I gotcha. But yeah, how was your guys' Halloween? Did you do anything fun? Hope you guys had a good time if you celebrated. I didn't like actually celebrate beyond just being my little chic ghost self at work, which was pretty fun. We took some silly pictures and stuff, so that was a lot of fun. Then I just came home and I relaxed, you know. I didn't really do anything on Halloween aside from hang out with Roxy. So yeah, it was pretty chill, and like overall the weekend was just very chill, but it was nice. I kind of needed like a little bit of a reset and like break, so that was nice. We just hung out, listened to music, played some games, did some writing stuff, like same old chill stuff. So that was nice. And then I'm trying to think if I have any other updates. Also, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye if my eyes look crazy. I finished the audiobook I was listening to today. It was okay. It was kind of disappointing, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I was just kind of underwhelmed by it, you know? I really wanted to like it, and so I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't like it that much. Like, I didn't actively dislike it, you know what I mean? But it was just meh. But I did finish that, and I started it today at like 45% complete, and I listened to the whole rest of it at work today. So we did fly through it. And next on my list, I decided I'm going to start listening to Mexican Gothic by, give me a second, I forget the author's name. Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I think it's supposed to be kind of like horror, not like super duper horror, but just like, you know, kind of got some like spooky vibes. The description was kind of giving like sort of giving like Crimson Peak, if you know that movie. I really like that movie aside from the head stuff in that like bathroom scene. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, I hate that scene, but otherwise I love that movie. It's kind of giving that a little bit, I think, just based on the description. So we'll see how we like it. I think like when it came out, it was a very like one of the books of the year or something. Back in, it looks like it was published in 2020. So yeah, I'm hoping I like it. I really wanted the book that I just finished listening to. I really wanted like spooky vibes, and it just like wasn't really giving that, you know? Like it had like the perfect plot and like, because it's about this like house too that's like very strange and kind of like reconfigures itself and is like kind of alive and stuff. So it had the perfect makings for a little spooky moment, but it wasn't really spooky at all, you know? And I think that was one of the big parts that disappointed me about it. Like I was expecting like a very atmospheric read, and it just wasn't that, you know? So I'm hoping that this one will give a little bit more of that spooky atmosphere that I've been craving. But I'll let you know how it goes. So I'm gonna start listening to that tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty excited since it is like a rather highly rated book. So I think it's promising, you know? But we'll just have to see. But that's about it. Not too much to report, you know? We're just chilling, vibing, reading, writing a little bit, just getting through the days, right, Thiefers? Hello. You want to say hi? Wow, you do. Well, look at you, little social butterfly. Yes. Yes, you are. Went to a costume bar and then watched The Long Walk. The Long Walk. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. What kind of movie is that? What is it about? Maybe I've heard of it. I'm not sure. Went to a haunted house. Ooh, fun. Although I would never go to a haunted house because I'm a big bitch. But that sounds fun for anyone who enjoys going to a haunted houses. Baby, come here, baby. Come here, my baby. Oh, sorry. I almost dropped you. I almost fell. Chainsaw pudding, Saw-themed escape room, spooky nursery, ghouls, Art the Clown, and Ghostface hiding around corners. Loved it. I'm glad you had fun. That sounds like so much fun. Oh, Putty. But I'm not sure what Putty is. Is that like a character or something? Whenever I read through those, why didn't I second guess pudding? I didn't even think about it. Why didn't I even question it? I'm just like, yeah, pudding, sure. What the fuck? Hey, who's Putty though? Who's that? Oh, it's like a slime? Is it like a specific slime or just slime in general? Is there like a specific slime monster called Putty? You know? Oh, it's a Stephen King adaptation of 50 Kids Walking Till One Is Left Standing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. How did you like it though? Did you enjoy it? Oh, I did yesterday. Roxy and I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2 of Has Been Hotel, and they're very good so far. That was really fun. Only the first 2 are out right now. I think the next 2 come out on Wednesday. Like, I think they're doing 2 episodes every Wednesday until it's like complete, which I think will only be like a couple weeks because they're pretty short seasons, but it was good. I liked it so far. I like the songs so far. So that was fun. Really enjoyed it, but it's a movie I know you'll be scared. Oh, why? I really enjoy scary movies. I feel like scary movies don't like scare me that much anymore unless they're like really disturbing. You know what I mean? Because they kind of get like repetitive. You know? I feel like the only ones that really like scare me, and I feel like scare isn't even the right word, it's more so just like make me very unsettled, are the ones that are like Midsummer. It doesn't really scare me while watching it though. Like, it's not like scary in that way. It's just, I feel like unsettling is the best word for it. But it stirs a response, I guess. But I feel like normal scary movies just don't really like scare me that much anymore. They're all kind of like, I don't know, you can just like, you can tell when something's about to happen, you know what I mean? Like, and that kind of takes away from it. It's not jump scare scary, it's where you see 50 kids killed off if they fail to walk and they show everything. Oh, is that, so it's like gory? I don't like gore. So I wouldn't like it if it's gory, if it shows a lot of ugh. I wouldn't watch that then. I don't like gore, and I also don't like fight scenes where you can like hear like stuff like bones crunching and stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. So if it's got that, then if it's like pretty, if it's showing a lot, I don't think I'd watch it. I got it from a room where there were two actors. One was on a table screaming for help, while the other was the butcher. The butcher slammed a knife down, splattering a fake blood packet over me and both actors. Oh, and the putty was bicep. I still don't think I understand this putty thing. I don't think I understand it. Is putty just the fake gore getting on you? Is that what you mean? But I don't know. It's not gore like excess blood, it's like surreal. Imagine like a war movie. Okay. I don't know if I fully understand. I don't fully understand either of you. Like, cause I just have an issue with like seeing like lots of, honestly, blood. Not the blood doesn't really bother me. It's like the guts and stuff, or like brains and bones, like crunching sounds and visuals. I don't like that kind of stuff, you know. I don't like seeing that. But I guess it really just matters how much you're seeing of like people being like either torn or blown up, and like just their bodies like getting messed up. You know what I mean? So it's just slime. Oh, putty is typically used for okay. Oh, so it's just slime. Okay, muscle colored slime, and at the time muscle shaped. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Well, that sounds like fun. That sounds very what do you call it, like immersive. Which is a part of why I would not go, because it's like it's too real for me. It's too immersive. But again, for people who enjoy that, that sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like a good one. Long walk challenge where you can't cover your eyes. Oh god. You're scaring me now, because I can't tell how like visually like gory it is. It's unclear to me currently, so I can't tell if it's something I should watch or not, because I do really love scary movies. I love watching scary movies. I don't like gore, and I don't like the ones that are like super duper unsettling, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I'll like watch the trailer or something to try to get like a sense for it, and might give it a try. We'll see. But anyways, I'm glad you guys had a good Halloween weekend though. And glad everyone was safe, had a good time and was safe. And yeah, we're continuing this game today. We're gonna see. I feel like there's a possibility we could finish it today, but there's also a possibility maybe not. So we're just gonna see how far we get. I think we have 3 full days left, or maybe like 2.5 or something. We might have started the day we're on a little bit. I can't quite remember. Oh, I have a little Morgana figure over to the side, and Fifi just knocked it over. I was like, what was that noise I just heard? You knocked her over. But not Ari. You have something against Morgana? She looks like it was an accident. Was absolutely loving it, while my older sister, who introduced me to horror, was practically clinging to the back of my coat and screaming at almost everything. That would be so me. That would be so me. Ain't no fucking way, brother. But I'm glad you had an amazing time. That sounds like a lot of fun. I feel like the one thing that would like save me at a haunted house is if I'm with someone that like laughs at everything, because then that would like give me some comedic relief, you know? Um, but I don't know. I just haunted houses aren't for me. It's too immersive. I love scary movies because there's like a distance between the terrifying thing, you know? Like there's a distance, but in a haunted, oh god, I forgot we have all this shit. But in a haunted house, you're just like you're in it, and I don't think I could do it. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is the start of the day. We still have our mission card. Well, let me take a look at what all we got here. I don't remember. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Volgar. It is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Oh, so these are probably the items we need or something like that? I'm guessing. We'll see. And then I have spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to be lost somewhere in the catacomb. Oh, wait, is this the thing that we did before? Did it just not mark it off yet? Oh, no. Oh, right. It's the bone-filled alcove. We were trying to figure out which one that was. Six Flags Horror Night, where people dressed up in costume goes around the park scaring people. I think that would be a little bit better for me, but it still sounds a little scary. But that's a little bit better since you're like out in the open, you know, like versus like being in a building. I feel like a little more trapped, you know. That'd be me talking and joking with the actors, playing along with the scenes, asking to touch skull props, shaking hands with actors. All right, Mod, so clearly I just need to go to the haunted house with you, but I fear I'm going to be just like your sister. You're like, ah! You're here. And maybe like a little bit of crying. It's definitely a possibility. Who wants to go to a haunted house with me? Maybe if you all come and just create like a circle around me, a barrier, if you will. Maybe then I could do it. What do we think? Next year? The Bishop Square is a simple tool. Oh, this is for this thing, right? Okay, so we're kind of still, I don't know why this one didn't get marked off either, because we did figure it out, like what it was, and started using it. So I assume maybe once we get like all the things in the mansion, maybe it'll mark itself off. I'm not really sure, but okay, so we can kind of ignore that one for now. I think this one, I'm really not sure what to do about it. And this one, I'm not really sure what to do about it either. So let's let's do this thing, I guess. You all dress up as SpongeBob characters to calm my nerves. You know what? That might work. That might work. There's also a good chance I'll get excited to get to the next part and leave you behind without realizing, so maybe not. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work, so never mind. But you know, it was a good thought at least. I wouldn't want to slow you down, you know? It's okay. Sometimes you don't have to face your fears, you know? Okay, I'm wondering if this could be a street or... There's only this one river, you know? So I don't think it's a waterway. Let's see if we can find maybe like a street. Or even, it could potentially be one of the... Oh, not here. One of the paths in the catacombs, you know, like a shape. If one of these creates this shape. Oh my god. That was rude. That was rude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm good. You know, I'm wondering, because looky here. Okay, see this? I think that might be it. That is looking suspiciously shaped, you know? Do you see what I'm seeing? I think I figured it out already. Just like that. Just like that, baby. And it leads right to a thingy. So, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck checking other sources. I don't remember singing in this music. Beautiful. It's giving a sense of finality, though, that I'm not happy about. Let's go, baby. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Oh. Okay. Nice. Where shall I put you? I'm just gonna put you there, I guess. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. Figured that one out relatively quickly. Why is the diurnic field is this just an example, or it means all the fields are not fully understood? See, I think that one's not something we need. I think that's just informational. You know, I also go all out for Halloween at home, hanging up light up ghost face masks or Gengar face hoodies, looking in the kitchen window with a Pennywise mask, homemade blood kept at body temp. I love that. I honestly, like, Halloween is such a great holiday, and I love the people that just go like all fucking out, especially like decorating their yard. Like, there's this one house in my parents' neighborhood that they go so freaking crazy all out in their yard, and they regularly like switch up the items. Like, I don't know how often, but like at least like every week, like they like rearrange things, like because they have like skeletons, like things hanging from the tree and like whatever, all kinds of stuff, and they'll like rearrange them in different ways, and like I don't know, it's just like crazy. And I just love, like, I don't know, there's like a level of passion I feel like that comes with Halloween that I just love to see in people. Like, it's just such a fun vibe, you know what I mean? And I love like how into it people get, so I love that. Like, it's so much fun. Okay, I'm not sure if I should try to figure out what to do with this. I think maybe not yet. And this one, I'm just not sure. We surely need it. But it says that her markings are worn away by time after that. So they followed it to an alcove with bones, which I think is probably this. And then the markings end there, but I don't even see any markings like on the map anyway. You know what I mean? Like, to begin with. To get us to that point. So I'm just really not sure where we go from here, you know? Like, it doesn't even say like what the trail looks like or what might be an indication of said trail, you know? I feel like we need more information, so I guess I'm just gonna keep waiting. And I don't know if we really need to do anything with that one yet, so again, I guess I'm just gonna keep waiting. I don't know. Oh, is there anything in particular you would like, Maud? Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephro quant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. I don't even know what it does yet, so. Buffer wheel and the rest is yours? All right, sounds good. Let me get those real quick. I do love doing the buffer wheel. It's making my heart very happy doing that recently. I might do 3 again just because I love it so much. At least 2. I feel like it's at its best whenever it has at least 2. I don't know why. It's just like balance, I guess. And then I might put them on my bows because I do like how they bounce on the bow. I think that's what we're feeling today a little bit. A little bouncy bouncy. Okay, buffer wheel. Oh, that's too big. Oh. I think it's a little bit off. Oh, how do I twist again? Forget. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess of things. Well, maybe I just wait until it's in the right spot. Good enough. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna do my bow. If you don't like gore, Final Destination Death ain't for you. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I've always sort of wanted to watch Final Destination because just like as a concept, I think it sounds very interesting. Although horrifying and going to give me way too many ideas of things to be paranoid about, you know? But it still kind of is like a fun concept in a way, you know? Come on, latch on. There we go. But it kind of sounds like it's a little too visual with it, so I don't know about all that, you know? I think I'm gonna do a head pad again too. I really want to try to get the other one because you can't really see the bows on my on the other side of my head. Let me see if I can get it attached to the top part. I think it's attaching to that little bit of hair. Yeah, maybe I'll just do my necklaces. I love the necklace. Okay, there we go. Nah, for real. I saw like the trailer for the newer one, like back whenever it was about to come out. And I was horrified just by like the trailer, like the things that it was like setting up to happen. And I was just like, oh my God, like I can't do this. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that one's for me. Although I'm a little bit sad about it because again, I do think it's a kind of like fun concept in a kind of sick way. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we got here. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the nephro quant, I don't know how you say that, would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Oh, and let me look at what Braxis is again, because I know that's one of the curses. Characterized by a necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see if we can find any picture. Not for resurrection. Probably not death. I bet there's a lot of hits for death. Yeah. Okay, so they were worn by necromancers of the 5 gnolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the Nephroquant would crumble to dust. Oh, so they couldn't take them off. I don't really have any visual indicator of them, but it does say where. So I'm gonna venture to say it's probably some sort of pendant. And we only have so many options for the pendant, you know, so we'll see. You just gotta watch all movies back to back and get desensitized. You know what? That's not a terrible strat. Yeah, I imagine that the trailer was tame compared to the movie itself. Otherwise, that would be really disappointing from the standpoint of someone who, like, enjoys the movie. You know what I mean? Like, that would kind of suck if the trailer was as bad as it gets. So, I can only imagine. Okay, so it looks like these are our options aside from these, you know, which also technically aren't officially labeled. Oh yeah, we do have these over here as well. So there's an association with death, and it's meant to draw out infections. And it's something that you wear. There's not necessarily like a mention of... There's not necessarily a mention of like a feeling that it gives, like a perception or something, but let's just check these items and then we can kind of maybe see if there's some gems that would maybe make sense, or, you know, something along those lines. Got like a snake situation going on. I believe this one, the symbols are like weather related symbols, like rain, snow, ice, things like that, I believe, if I remember correctly. What's this thing? Oh, spins freely. It's like a little roller. I want to know what that symbol means. Let me see if I can look that one up real quick, since it's such a, it's like simple. It's just one symbol. What did it look like again? Like an almost complete circle with a line through it. I don't think we have that symbol. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that symbol means. Okay, well, let's continue. Voice is so pretty. Vibrates with energy. I think we really need to check what these gemstones mean. Let's look at these over here, though. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. Can't tell Oh, oh my God. I thought like my heater was kicking on or something. Cause I was like, what is that weird sound? It's this. I was like, it cannot be that cold for the heat to kick on. I see, okay. That's funny. Feels unusual, not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. Cold. Heart is painted black. I don't think that really fits anything we've kind of expected it to be, though. I think this symbol might be protection. For some reason, I want to say. Oh no, it's paralysis. Oh no, this one's protection. Okay. That's a little worrisome. Oh! What's that symbol mean? Hypnosis. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't think that's this item, but... Let's see if there's any stone that like indicates maybe like healing or resurrection. Anything along those lines. Protection. Not really. Okay. I don't think any of those ones really relate to this. I don't think any of them really have a symbol on it aside from that one, which we can't identify the symbol, and this one, which I'm pretty sure, like I said, has like weather, these symbols, like all of these on it. Yep. It's kind of cool how as you pan over, it naturally like brings forward the one you're like centered on. Nice little touch. So this one means hypnosis, and that one meant what? Paralysis. Which I don't really think fits either one. You know? And then the stones we have are The green stone, the black stripey, the green with the like stripes, and the aquamarine one, which I'm pretty sure the aquamarine, it just means water. Yeah, this one, earth and nature. This one, the fourth eye, a stone of sight. And this one, stone of the night and darkness. Yeesh, I really don't know. Our options are quite limited here. We really don't have very much to go on. We can't really get anything based on Braxis either. There's not anything in this book about the necromancers, are there? No. See, that would be helpful. I really don't know, you guys. I feel like we've got so little information to identify these, and there's not even really like a description of what it should feel like or look like. None of the symbols really make sense. I'm worried that maybe I don't have what I need because I haven't done something, you know? That's always a bit of a concern. Like, what if I need to figure out this thing? But I'm really not sure where to... Maybe I need to travel to the alcove and interact with it, and then I'll get some kind of, like, information from it, you know? Let me try it. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. I'm able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. Oh, okay, I just needed to go here first so I could figure out what to do next. Okay, let's try to follow this trail, see if maybe we'll get something we need from it. Did you honestly probably can't butcher it more than I have. Okay, a Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. Oh, interesting. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Oh, okay. Produce an invisible light. I wonder if it'll affect any of the objects we have here. Okay, so a depiction of a candle on them. Do I have anything like that? Or is there a symbol for candle? Suppose could be another possibility. Probably not for candle, maybe for like wax. You know what I mean? Probably not candle though. There's for wax. Did I see that? Why does that symbol look kind of familiar? For wax, I mean. Oh, that one, wax. What's the little, is that just a crack on it next to the wax symbol? I think it's just a crack. What's the triangle? Wax and fire. Okay. I'm gonna venture to say it's this. Wait, let me look at what else it says, if there's anything else. Or I could move it around. See if it affects anything, but I think it's this one. I wonder if getting it close to anything would, like, you know. So it does say like stationary, so maybe I have to like set it down, you know what I mean? I don't know if I really have anything like else to use it on. But maybe we can eventually. Well, let's use it here anyhow. Officially here now. I had to help my father find his NFL game. Let's go. Welcome in, Bug. I hope you're having a good day. Also, thank you for the lurk mod. All right, perfect. We're making a step in the right direction. All right, stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwyn's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwyn's lost treasure. Are you possibly the thing I need? Because I really am needing a thing. I'll put you there for a second. All right, let's label this bad boy. Good. Then put that away. Okay, we figured out one paper at least, so that's good. So let me have a look at this thing. Gives me goosebumps. Could the 3 lines mean anything? Oh. I was wondering if it could, if the shape could like line up to make like some kind of thing, you know what I mean? But not for that one anyhow. So basically, okay, so she's wanting this item. That basically the item, I'll show you the description of it. It pulls out like sickness, but if it's kept like on the skin for long periods of times, it causes braxis, which is basically just like necrosis. But so I spent some time trying to figure out, since the only like really identifying information we have is that it's worn, so we can probably assume that it's a pendant, you know? Like that's really all we've got going here. There's nothing else under resurrection, and all of the items under death don't really relate to it. So I pivoted for a minute because I had that paper and I was like, okay, let me look at this and see if I can figure it out. And I figured out it was the one where it was like taking you to, like it said like follow this, there's like a trail to this alcove and then like but then the trail like stops there. So I thought I had to wait for more information, but it turned out I just needed to go there, and then it prompted me to figure out an item that I could use to then continue following the trail. So that's the little sidebar we did for a second there. And I got this one pendant out of it, but I'm not sure that it is the thing we need, you know? So, I'm not sure. Oh, the ring thing over here, you mean? Maybe. That's a possibility. That gave us chills before, I think. The hand looks like the picture of the guy with the black skin. Oh, I suppose that's true. Because it could be that... Oh, that's very true. That is a good thought for sure. If they remove them, they'd crumble to dust. So maybe it just stayed on the hand and that's all that's left of it. But because it was worn, it caused necrosis. That's a great theory. I didn't even think of that. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Hard and cool, leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. Withered flesh, grim. That's a good point, and I feel like that gives enough of a connection to it for us to go with it, you know, because nothing else is really giving. So I think I might, yeah, I think I might give that a go. That makes sense. Let's try it. Nice! Let's go, Bug. You slay. Okay, yes, it's a wearable item. It's attached to a hand scarred by Braxis. And oh, the spiral design of the item is a representation of the symbol for rebirth. Oh, is it? Oh, let me look at my symbology. Hold on. A dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. I can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, and of good and evil, of hope and despair. All right, well, let me label it real quick. Hope I spelled that right. Okay, now I want to look at my symbols real quick. Is it one of the ones in the back? Oh, rebirth. Yes. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. I love it. All right, very nice. Let's continue. Franklin Underhill, please do pay us a visit. Who are you? We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Okay, who are you? Oh, okay. Is this your business card? The Twinnings, Artisans of Wood, Iron, and Clay. 2 Market Avenue, Undermere. All right, well, let's have a look. Literally, okay. Okay, 2 Market Avenue. I assume it's not like on here. Like, I assume it's one of the unlabeled. Oh, never mind. It's labeled. 15. Okay. Easy peasy. Even better. Let's go. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. What we got? What we got? Ooh. Oh, these are like the 2 like death stones too. Ooh. A little freaky. Oh, I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look round annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. Oh god, we're being pursued. I know, right? We're just like, okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Yo, we're being pursued. Wait, what am I looking for again? Wixic cord. I can't remember if I've done that one. Have not, but apparently I'm carrying it. Right, despite the name, these simple looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Okay. They look simple. So, sounds like they're cold to the touch, probably. Well, since it's got cord in it, I'm probably still gonna bet it's probably like a, probably still a pendant that's cold to the touch, probably, and it's diurnal, which looks like so it's either gonna have a diurnic or noctic field. Let me see what those look like again, because I forget. I always forget. I love using this thing. It's fun, you know? I have too much fun with it. Okay, so diurnic. Okay. So it's either the two target looking ones or wait, what was it? Okay, two targets or swirly. Okay. Could be you. Not you. Could be you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Could be you. Okay, so those three. Technically, these aren't definitively identified. Could be you. Though we suspect you're something else. Not you. Not you. Could be you. And could be you. Now, we did just find out that this one's symbols does mean paralysis. Is it cold? Not cold, but it does mean paralysis, though. Could be you. Hi, Ulti. How are you doing today? And also, hi, Az. Hello, hello. Swirly like a mint. Hell yeah, I am. How's everybody doing? Wait, did I say it could be you? No, can't be you. It could be you, though, but I don't think you're cold. No, you're just unusual. So it could be any of these three. Hard and cool. Gosh. with the turquoise. With the turquoise, baby. Which just means water, but water is related to ice, which is both cold and freezes. Freeze! So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I am unusual for sure, for sure. Also, thank you for getting your daily mint, LT. I hope you had a good day at work. Hope it treated you well. So let's keep looking. So that's got the stripy black stone. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's that one. And I don't really think it's this one either. Still don't know what that symbol means, but could be this one, but I feel like it should be cold to the touch, but it is simple looking. I don't know if I would call this one simple exactly. You know? I don't know that I'd say that. I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would. I do feel like paralysis is pretty compelling. I just kind of expected it to be cold when you touch it, you know? That's the part of it that's throwing me off, but it does have symbols that make sense with the use, and I would call this one simple. Definitely more so than I would call this one simple, you know? So I think I'm leaning this one the most. I think I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. Let's go! Yay! Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, to my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Oh, okay. Not great, not great. Okay, wick thick cord. We did it. Perfect. Yay! Yeah, the paralysis. Yeah, and I'm glad your workday went well, Ulti. If I didn't say, I might have already said that. I don't remember. Did I already say that? I might have. I think I'm gonna switcheroo some things because my unidentified pendant shelf is getting a little bit too crowded. This one looks like it's a little bit bigger than that one, so I think I'll move these up, or maybe I forgot that one makes such a pretty sound. Maybe, okay, so these are unidentified. I'm trying to keep things that aren't identified together, you know? So I kind of know where to look when I'm on the hunt to identify something. Okay, that plant needs to go. It needs to go down there. And I guess I can put these... I don't know. I'm gonna put them like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. she strives for organization, but she fails. I said it in my thoughts only. What did I say? What did I say? I don't know. Did I say something? Did I? I don't know. Okay. Bing. It could be. You never know with this game. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. Ooh. Always time to cook, ulti, always. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. All right, one Cassander coming up, apparently. I was just checking because whenever I opened that page, it didn't have the check mark, but it has it here, so guess that's fine. Okay. Cassander. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. Oh, it's kind of like the other thing we used a little bit, but that one I guess is the path of the past. Lots of P's. These items do not produce a mantic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Okay, lots of fields we're working with these days. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. Ooh. Okay, well, first things first, let's identify what the selenic symbol is, because it's one of our best indicators. Okay. So big old triangle with little circle on top. And bigger circle on bottom, like that. Like that. Okay. Little twisty twisty. Classic path to ruin. No, for sure. Okay, so it's some kind of object. And the eyes of them. So it's something that maybe has eyes on it. But it's with little things, so it's might not be literal eyes. Related to the mind as well, is there a symbol for mind? Might just have to do with like wisdom or foresight. Oh, could literally be the symbol for foresight on it, and that's the eye it's referring to as well. That's definitely possible. Let's see what my options are here. So not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Did I do this one already? Yep, not you. Not you. Wow, a lot of ones with that symbol in particular. We think we know what this is, but still good to check. Could be you, but I don't know about the eyes. I guess I gotta see what all those symbols mean. I think they might be the elements, because one of those is definitely fire, since we were looking at it for this one. But probably not that one. This one does have an eyeball on it, but not you. And not you. You also have eyeballs, but not you. Not you. Potentially you. That one's eyes are closed. Maybe they open when it's in use or something. Could be. sure since this one does technically have eyes. I might be wrong about that one being a Zia. You just never know. You never know. In fact, I'm a little bit potentially inclined. Let's see. So we don't have a lot to go off still other than it having eyes of some sort. Oh, true that it does show a tree. We do have this thing, but this does not have the right field, so it's not that. I don't think we have any other tree item. So, yeah. Yeah, let me take a look at this dude. Oh, being watched. Smooth. Bronze. The only problem is with the Zia, I think the reason I expect this one to be a Zia is because the Zia is the one that has or no. Actually, I don't know why I suspected this one of being a Zia. Maybe that's just all I had at the time that fit. Yeah, it's definitely a necklace. And it's innocent looking. But it fills a person with fear. Which I guess like a strong sense of, yeah, paranoia from being watched. So I guess that's why I thought that. That was pretty early on when I put that on there though, so it's possible that it's wrong. Let me see though. Wait, so did this one have the right kind of field? No, it doesn't. Which ones was it? This one was one. And I think this other green one. Yeah, so these two are possibilities. What does the stripy green mean again? Oh, the fourth eye, a stone of sight. So that definitely is possible. I guess you could also consider the stones themselves the eyes. For sure. Could definitely. Vibrates with energy. And that also makes sense why they put the little like apostrophes there. Wait, what was this thing called again? Cassander? Cassander, yeah. Let me bring this back up. I think probably that one. I think so. I think I'm gonna go with that one, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one. Let's give it a try. Nice! Let's go! Okay, perfect. Good. Weaving edge. A weaving edge is used to enter the Red Knight, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handles should be made from the wood of a great oak. All right. Let me label this bad boy. Now I gotta move it. Guess you're going up here now. Squeeze you with the others. Okay, beautiful. Put that up. Give you a little pet. Yes, because you're such a good kitty. And bing! Gilbert Ames? I don't know. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there a way to uncurse it? Wait, so what kind of curse is it? Just bad fortune. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's only curses. So not really one that's like bad luck, you know. Okay. Maybe let's see if there's anything in this about like luck or lack thereof. Or I guess we can look at these as well. Oh, small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleaned of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. Okay, this is probably a decent option. Let me look at the other ones though, just in case. I don't think that's a different curse. It's like a specific curse. And again, a specific curse. I'm gonna say probably this thing. That sounds pretty dead on, you know? Cussic Purifier. I think it was, or no, that's the Oxford spot. I think it's some kind of container, wasn't it? Oh, yes, yes, yes. This one. Yay! Perfect. Alrighty. Off you go. What's up? Who is that? Is that Iris? I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual— oh, I'm sorry, baby. Ritual ceremonies. If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Gris, okay. Well, let me have a look here. A gris. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. Oh. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Okay, and what's the ritual of the broken path? Can I get more information on that? Well, hi, Bubba. Iris is here to say hi. Hello. Hi, Shady Tree. Thank you for getting your daily mint. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Miss Iris, are you gracing us with your presence? Do you want Lappy? I see that you do. Are you gonna go for it? She, like, keeps, like, these days when I stream, she'll, like, act like she wants to sit in my lap, and then she'll put one foot down, like she's about to get in my lap, and then she'll back out. She just walked across it and then went back on the desk. Do you want Lappy? Oh, and we're back. Will she lay down this time? That is the question. What do you think, Iris? What do you think? You wanna get comfy? You wanna get comfy cozy? You can put your thinking cap on and help us figure out this puzzle. What do you think? She said, you're not sitting the way I want you to sit. You're very particular whenever it comes to lappy time, aren't you, Bubba? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, and you're so cute. I see that you said something, Juan, but I can't read it because she's blocking it. Mid-game at pick break. Ooh, here, let me try to get one. She's a slippery one. Risa, Risa! No, stop moving! So, I'm trying to get a picture of her face, and she just keeps turning it. Let me get a picture of the cute little face. Oh no, don't run away. No, come back, come back. Come back, just look at me for 2 more seconds. Iris! No, baby, come here. Come back, come back. Take a picture. Take a good picture. Okay, she ran away, but I do have good news. I have a cute picture of her from yesterday, so I'll just send that one instead. Where she had her little pizza up. Very, very cute. It's a very cute picture. Let me see. What's up, baby? Aww. Well, what's going on? Well, what's going on? See, I tried to convince you about Lappy time and then you ran away. Because I tried to take a picture, isn't it? She's like, yeah, you're not doing that. Yeah, I didn't sign up for that. Okay. Here's a picture with her pizza up, though, from yesterday. Do enjoy. Okay, what was I doing? What was my train of thought here? Where am I? I don't even remember what I was doing. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the Gris. Oh, right, the broken path. That's right. Okay, there is this thing. Let's see what's up with that. Oh, communicating with the nameless gods through the broken path. Okay. Okay. It's a means to meet the gods. There's a ritual for it. Maybe it stinks like it's got burnt skin on it or something. You know what I mean? And it should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. Common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. We got all kinds of Wixic stuff. Let me have a look-see here of the body. Okay, I wonder if it doesn't say that it doesn't produce a Wixic field. So I'm gonna say there's a possibility it does. So just in case, if we find something that kind of aligns, that also produces that field, just to give us an extra little kind of nudge, you know, feeling like we might have it figured out. Let's go ahead and confirm. Okay, those squigglies. Got it. Okay, so let me read about it again. It's heated over flame. Okay, well, this one does have, maybe it has symbols relating to fire. I know that that one's fire. Let's see what the other ones mean. I think that one is the paralysis one again. Let's see what that other symbol means. Is it 2 lines? Yeah, 2 lines. Iced. Fire, ice, and paralysis? Okay. Interesting. Is the right symbol? Maybe the like opposites is supposed to indicate like how it's not supposed to hurt. You know what I mean? I forget what this symbol was. Look again. Hypnosis. Probably not that. Did I have anything else that had the fire symbol? Oh, right. We had this one. I think these are the elements. Potentially the wrong thing anyway, assuming that it does have a wick stick field. Yeah, I think it's fire, air, earth, and water. Yep. Okay, so that one's just the elements in general. So I think I'm still potentially leaning the most towards this one, if not just for the fact that fire is involved in it and it's got the fields. Let's take a look at it. Oh, and it's got soot on it. I think I've heard of that game as it's got soot on it, which also is backing up our theory here. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna say this one. Let's give it a try. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Lunima? A lunima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturges that says that a lunima should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where this idea came from. Okay. Nice. Got that one. Perfect. The baby. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Oh. Okay. Anything maybe about a basilisk? Folium? Ah! A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreyer huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Okay. Folium! Drawn across the face of a folium 6 times. See if there's anything more about this. There's not. Okay. Not a whole lot to go off of there. Basically something to sharpen a sword, right? In a fancy way. Right? Okay. I imagine it's probably some type of stone. But maybe something that has some sort of like scratches? Maybe this. Not a whole lot to go on, you know? That's my first guess, at least. Yeah, and the thing is a hand. And the ritual related to it, or the ritual of doing this, is the hand of prior. I'm thinking this. I think it's probably just been used many times before, which is why it has more than 6 scrapes or whatever, you know? I'm assuming it's been used multiple times. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Easy peasy, baby. I wonder if I need to go somewhere for this one. You know? Sometimes that's the thing. Doesn't say where to go with that one, though. Unless there's a stone circle, like, visible on the map. The bleak stones. Should I try going to one of those? Maybe this one, since they're also like called stones. The bleak stones stand in their circle in quiet defiance of time, once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned, silent, and still like the surrounding lake. There's magic here, I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Okay. Well, at least it didn't hurt me. I think this one is just waiting as we get more stuff. Should I try the other thing? Or maybe I really do just wait for this. I think the stones I just went to is the right thing. I am running out of things to ID slowly but surely, but we still be getting new things here and there as well. I think we're definitely going to get more from this alone. I think I probably do just have to wait for that one. Oh, hello. They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That is really not great. Okay, well, let's end the day, I guess. That's on a really good note. Okay, almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Crepuscular? Of resembling or related to twilight. Oh. Okay, I always like to go back a little bit to immerse ourselves. So the curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the Twilight-esque power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Oh, another tombstone, it looks like. Oh no, the clock. Okay. Do I need to set it to that? Oh, oops. Oh. Oh no. Hold up. Isn't it? So cool how it like wiggles. Okay. So maybe a grave that has that. Maybe. Or that time. No, I think that. Probably. Because otherwise, why even bother? You know? Make sure there's not any others that look like that. I think there is, though. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's definitely a grave, because like initially the shape that we drew out looked like a grave. Not this grave's shape, but just like the shape of one. Or maybe the moon is on the castle map. That's also possible. Don't see it here. So I'm gonna try the gray first. We can look into more options if that doesn't work out. Or it could potentially be the time like written out, but I don't think it is. This is like 9 o'clock or whatever it said. Let's try this one. Nice! Alright, the air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Yeah, we are pretty deep in there. Oh. Okay, scary. You also a pendant? You are. You look like a stabby stab as well. Okay. Give you a little pet. Yes. Okay. Thaddeus. The Witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. Should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I have come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Maybe hide it here. I don't trust that you can keep it hidden. Oh, those are 2 new ones we got. Let's look at each one. Dread, Vivant. A dread whatever is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a dread whatever is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Okay. So it gives off like power. And what was the other one? Lunima. Alinima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements. Oh, of the elements. We might know what that one is. To create an aura of unease, they can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. Ah, there's a superstition among thaumaturges that says that Alinima should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where that idea comes from. Well, what's the current moon cycle? Oop, boop, boop, boop. Offended with a knife on it, either the most amazing self-defense weapon or the worst way to accidentally cut your tits off or like stab yourself in the heart. Like, what if you accidentally fall and it points into your chest? You know what I mean? That's IRL. I need to know what it is in this game. You know, that would be helpful. That would be helpful. You know what? They probably like mentioned it too. But I mean, this seems like a great way to go about it. You know? But I don't really know how this will work, you know? The other one seems like a better solution, aside from the full moon thing potentially being a problem. You know? I don't really know how this helps in this situation. Like, does it just siphon away enough power to make it not useful enough to go after? Like, what's the, you know? What's it doing for us? I think I'm leaning more the Lunima, even with the potential downside of the full moon potentially fucking it up, even though saying that it's like a myth. You know? That's my thought. And also, I think I know which one this is, if not solely because... Or wait, no. The other one was the one we probably know what it is. Which one said it has to do with the different... Hold on. Which one said it had to do with the different things? The elements or whatever? Hold on. I'm confused now. Was it this one? Oh yeah, the power of the elements. To create an aura of unease. Does this make me uneasy? Yeah. I think this is definitely the Lunima thing. For sure, because these are the elements. And it's making me uneasy. Oh, he could be. That's very possible. Well, that's that one. I'm not sure. What is the dread? Vivant, whatever. I feel like all we have to go off of is maybe having elements related to life and death and energy coming off of it. Yeah, true. There are a lot of concerning items in this facility. See, this could be... because it's energetic. I mean, I think we have a couple other objects that also give that kind of feeling. I think I'm gonna go with the Lunima though. What if we took every necklace and wore them all at once? That would definitely be chaotic. Let's go with the Lunima. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Light of Korchen. Despite appearances, these Noctic items have no connection to the League of the Amphibian Heart. They are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. Uh-huh. Whatever you say. Alright, kitty. Let's continue. David, there's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. Okay. What you got? I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Well, who are you? You know? How... I guess I need to go to the library, but I mean, this just got delivered today. Do you think they already took them there? I don't think we know like exactly what's going on, and I don't know that people are dying, but everybody's getting the black eyes, which I think is the being affected by I forget what it's called. Was it the Ambra? Yeah, so it seems like maybe people are like affected. Someone is affecting the people with maybe an Ambra. But also it seems like this casket, which, so we know it's kind of hard, you know, because we spread this out over so many weeks that I forget details and stuff. But we know that this guy, Barton Potter, was on like an adventure with someone else, and they went into the catacombs and they found this casket. He's the one that in the perspective, like, it was talking about their eye being sliced and stuff, and like, so I think he's the one that survived and his friend didn't, whoever he went with. Even though when we talk to him, he doesn't like really refer to what happened. And I think he took the casket to the guy we just talked to. Is it this guy? Yeah, to the curator. And the casket, and there's people in town that are being affected by something that's making their eyes turn black. And they seem like they're not acting like themselves, like they're being violent, blah, blah, blah. And I think it sounds like now, especially, they're trying to get to the casket. I think people were showing up dead, though, in the river or something like that. Like, there was some water or lake or something that people were being found dead in. And I think they, if I remember correctly, maybe also had the black eyes. So maybe there were some fallen soldiers in this pursuit, you know? But yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but those are the main things I remember of what's going on, you know? And the culty people are still doing culty shit. The witches or whatever. I don't really know if the cat has more lore beyond that. I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, that's like my very basic understanding and like memory of what's going on regarding like the main plot and the things that we get at the beginning of every day. But yeah, I don't know, should I go to the library, I guess? Or, oh, wait, it says the library across the street, though, so maybe I go to them. Maybe that's what it is. Because, like, how do I know who you are or where to go? But it's across the street, so it must just be the building across from the library. 26. So, maybe here? Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in the Dradic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Wait, I think there's an object that can translate languages. Not sure how to look for it. Maybe language? No. Surely not the word translate. Oh, it is. Babelia. The meaning of the unusual markings on a babelia is not clear. They resemble a mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mentic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. I think I had something. Yeah, I thought that, for whatever reason, I thought that this was, I think because it says that it has something on it that looks like a mentic field. Yeah. Let me have a look at the mentic field. Oops. Yeah, because this looks kind of like that. I think that's what my train of thought was. Okay, but it doesn't produce one. Let's double check that. It does not. So that part lines up. Don't think I have anything that has like foreign text on it, so I'm not sure that I can really use it in that way. Unless, can it tell me what this one symbol means? Where is that thing? The carving on this, because that's some kind of symbol. But it's not in my book. I want to know what that means. I don't know, but I do think this is a strong contender. Let me make sure I don't have anything else that resembles that, since I've gotten some new items since I put that on there. I don't think so. I think I might just go for it, you know? All right, Bug, I hope you enjoy your food. See if I was right. Oh, looks like I was. The effect of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl in blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Whoa, oh, we got quite a few things. Holy moly. Well, I can read this one at least. Water's shadow. It is alleged that a water shadow can be used to pass through solid matter, but the art has long faded from memory. The items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thaumic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for so many years. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, perfect. This is one of the first ones where I've labeled it as something, I think, beforehand, and I was able to confirm that it's right. I don't think all the other ones I've labeled that way I've had the chance to confirm yet, so that's nice. Happy about that. Give you another pet. Anna Bryant. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst week possible to lose my Brighic charm. I hope that you have one that I can replace it with. Brighic charm. Okay. Have a look. A powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. Okay. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Okay. So wonder if it has the symbols for those things. Hi, baby. Hey, Iris. So it said hope, protection, and wisdom. I know there's like symbols for protection and wisdom, but I don't know about hope. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Hi, Iris. Hi, Iris. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, but that's fine. Interesting. Hi, Iris. What's going on, bub? What's going on, my girl? Sweet girl. Sweet girl. Oh, triple goddess symbol. Okay, that's what that is. Hi, baby. What's going on? What's happening? You want Lappy? You spend so much time thinking about it, but so little time taking advantage of it, you know? And what's that all about? Is that the thing that my necklace has? Like, this is that symbology, I'd say. You know, you know. Wonder what the green. I think it's just Earth, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Iris is like sitting off to the side in front of my other screen. And you know, like in my streaming software, it has like a little mini window of like what you guys are seeing, you know, like I can see the game, you know, through that. And she is like watching my mouse cursor through that. And she looks so like wrapped with attention. She's so cute. Triple goddess symbol, symbolizing the young girl, the witch, and the elder, or different versions thereof. I can't see your best fully. I was gonna catch the cursor. She's really looking at it. She's like, ooh, what's that? Okay. Stone of the earth and nature. Excuse me, Iris. Come on. I'm ready for you in my lappy. I'm ready. This lap is ready for you. She's like, no. She's like, nope. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna look at this screen. You're sitting on my phone. Yeah, you're sitting your little butt on my phone. What's that about? Oh goodness, baby. Oh goodness. You're just too cute. I think that's the only one I have that has like that specific symbol, which I think is like, that alone is very compelling, you know? So I'm almost willing to bet that this is the correct item. And it has the closed eye expression as well as the picture. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh my gosh, did we sneeze at the same time? That's funny. All right, let's go see it paid off. It even paid off. Let's go. Argyle. A vessel of the earth used in various Druidic rituals. Alrighty, well. How is it spelled again? Brigic. Charm. Well, I moved all these things to this bigger spot, and now I'm identifying all of them. And now I'm shoving them all the identified ones into a different shelf. Actually, I guess I could put more on this one. You know, maybe I should separate them by ones that have like gemstones and ones that don't. These ones are like stone and, you know, other things, metals and whatnot. Maybe that's what I'll do to try to differentiate them a little bit. I think that'll work. Sure. That's fine. And then I think I'll try to group together like ones that use certain, like these have kind of similar stones or the same stones. And then we can put, oh, this one doesn't have either. That one down there. Right, or is there a stone in the middle? Just bronze. Okay, and then you can put those. Actually, I guess this one doesn't really have a stone either, does it? It's marble, but no, it's different. That's different than, you know. the other things. I think we'll do it like that. Because quite a few of these, all of these almost, will go with the stones anyway. Oh, that's gold. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. That works for me. Okay, that's a little bit more organized. On the far left, yeah, I just don't want to put things in this. I'm trying to keep all the items that were in this in it, because sometimes, like, for one of them at least, like, a part of the hint was that it's like a very like restricted or whatever like kind of item. So I was like, okay, it makes sense that it might come from the cabinet that was locked. So I'm trying to keep everything that was in this cabinet, you know, in this cabinet, in case that ends up being helpful information. So unfortunately, this section is kind of being underutilized because of that. Well, I guess technically, if I wanted to do that, I could just make them top shelf, huh? I could do that. And just remember that they're just these, I suppose. And then I have these to use. I guess I could do that. Maybe I'll do that and then I'll move these up. Because I am a little bit nervous sometimes to have things down here. Because I forget that they're there. Guess that in the end doesn't really help me much in regards to the necklaces. I kind of like having all the necklaces over here. I guess I could move some of these items so I could split the necklaces up more in these shelves, because I like having them kind of all in the same place aside from these ones. Again, just because they were restricted. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe eventually I'll move some of these so I can use this for the pendants as well. But for now, I think we're okay. We might need to as we move these around, or just use this shelf to then do that. Anyways, okay. That'll work for now though. Did I put a tag on the one I just did? Yes, I did. Okay. Eli White. Sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. Trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nalian Casket, so I've heard. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. Oh, I didn't even think about that being your brother. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. Just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Alrighty, whatever you say. A pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant thaumic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness. Align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Fortune's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Well, Fortune's light sounds familiar. Weren't we just talking about that somewhere? Where did we hear that? Okay. So it says strength and weakness, Light and darkness. Align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. So I need to take items to different places on the map, I guess. It says it can only be produced at a place of significant thaumic convergence. I don't know. I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Eli, you have not been very helpful throughout this whole journey. I mean, I'm really fighting for my life out here. But we'll figure it out, I guess. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go for this. No, for real. He's like, instead of just telling you plainly what to take where and exactly how to do it, you're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make you fight for it. Well, I do wonder if these could be kind of related. I don't actually know, but I think I might cut it here, honestly, because I want to make sure we have like enough to do next time. I feel like maybe if we stop here, this might be a good spot to finish the game next time, you know, because we're probably partway through the day here, and then we have one more day to go. But I do kind of want to think about this, so I might think about this a little bit more. There's one more day left, yeah. So I'm trying to balance it so that we have enough time, but I might sit here and cook on this a little bit longer before ending. I'm still not even sure what to do about this one. I went to the stone circle, and it said that there was nothing to, like, do there. I know, Bug. That's how I feel, too. That's how I feel too. Like, we definitely have to do something with this. But I'm not sure if it's a matter of just waiting or what. Same with this. I'm surprised this didn't get marked off because we did use the bishop's square. But we've only gotten 2 clues, therefore we only uncovered 2 items at the mansion. And I don't think there's a way for us to uncover more things without more clues for how to get to them. You know? I'm just wondering if these could be related because, like, of the 4, but it doesn't, like, perfectly line up, you know what I mean? Like, if you think about like, for example, this stone, right, is the sunstone. It's fire and light, heat and life. So, like, it could be representative of this one, summer, and also representative of light, right? And that's a pendant. So like we need like 4 items for this thing. I just don't know, like, because what I thought was gonna happen was we'd go to the stone circle and then it would prompt me to like bring items there to then do this ceremony or whatever, or complete this, whatever it wants us to do for this. But upon going to the stone circle, you know, it didn't prompt us to do anything. So I'm just not sure. But I feel like if we really don't know what to do with it, you know, it probably means we have to wait. But it's throwing me off because it's like, okay, well, we only got so long. Oh, you know what though? Ah, what if, now that I think about it, what if I'm supposed to place this thing, using it here to maybe figure out like where to go or something to put the objects? No, I don't think so, because it's not like saying place spring or autumn or whatever here. And then, because you know, with the other ones where we use this, it's like, oh, spring goes here and then winter is this. And so then you put spring one place to figure out where to click to go through winter. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's quite right with this, because we wouldn't know which circle to line up. I mean, really, the only option is, well, I guess technically this one could be done, but like this one leads us off the map, and this one lines up with the sea, the lake, so it would have to be, so I don't think that's quite right. But yeah, I'm really not sure about this one. And I just can't tell if I just need to wait. Maybe I should try going to this other thing. Strange arrangement of rocks resembling the Stonehenge site, but on a smaller scale, arranged with purpose. But what that purpose was remains a mystery. The locals call it the Eye. There's nothing else to see here. Okay, so it's not that one either. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we really do just need to wait. And maybe we don't need to immediately take action on this one, because I'm not exactly sure where to go to set up this pillar situation. The only thing we really have is that it's a place of significant thaumic convergence. But I don't even know how to determine that. You know? So I think I'm just gonna wait. Maybe let's do one more task for good measure. One more bell ring. Isabel, what's up, babe? I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now, I felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. Uh-oh. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. I think it's a witherance that she's got. Because I think a fortnance, like, gives you strength and stuff. Yeah. So do we just give her the opposite? Fortnance, let's see. There we go. Okay, maybe one more. Susan Hill, I would like a blood beck. The nameless ones are restless. I am ready to hear their voices. Oh, she's got the thing. She's got the thing. She's a part of those weirdos. Bloodbeck. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is not widely believed that but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbeck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless gods. Okay. Voices come out of it. Okay. Cool. Little terrifying. Yep, she's one of these. She's one of these. Okay, so something that whispers at us, I guess. Great. Good. Really good. Really good. Love that. Really, really love that. A low hum. I don't think that's right. I'm expecting whispers. Full blown, baby. That was 10. Oh. Nothing. I'm waiting for whispers, baby. Great. I hear a low chanting when I hold it to my ear. Perfect. Very culty. It causes me to reflect on my own mortality. Oh, good. That's good. Wood painted to look like bone. Yeah, I remember this one has to do with corpses, and this one I think is like darkness. So. Good. Bloodstone, yep. Good. Really, really good. Yep, really good. Okay, well. Here you are, my lady. Not suspect at all. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Well, okay. Corchena. These are used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Fortune. She's a goddess of the earth, creation and rebirth. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Oh, and that was the end of the day. Okay, perfect. I think this is probably a good spot for us to stop. So I'm gonna call it here. I guess we can go ahead and like do the last day thing. And get our card for next time. I'll go ahead and lay these out too for next time. We can think about them some more, even though I don't know what to do about any of them. But you know, such is the way of life. It's fine. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Oh. Thaddeus runs along the... Should I continue this? Yeah, I guess we are. Thaddeus runs along the dark corridor, his eyes wide with terror. He clutches the largest remaining shard of the shattered lunema in his... Uh-oh, it got shattered. He only has one thought in his head. He must not allow his pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It's his only hope. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No! 3 more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He is trapped. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There's nothing stopping them now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. I wonder if that happens regardless of which item I pick. Did I make the wrong choice? All right, it festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. What did? Oh, just like the stuff leaking out, the vibes. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be open. Okay. Good. Good. Really good. Oh, books. Okay. Oh god, that scared me. It like froze for a second. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Okay, well, I think this is a perfect spot to stop. R.I.P. Thaddeus. I think he got his shit rocked, possibly because of us. Sucks to suck, I guess. Yeah, R.I.P. that dude. But Kitty's okay, and we're okay, and we're gonna figure out this bitch next time. So yeah, this is the final day. We'll see what we can figure out, and see where the story goes. At least from the timeline, it's the final day. I guess who knows, there could be secrets and more. I have no idea. I can't really remember how the first game was like, if we could see kind of the timeline from the beginning or not. I can't remember, but we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes, even though I'm really sad to see this game end. I'm going to say we're likely going to finish it next time, unless it is like an incredibly long day, or there's like more than just that day that's like kind of a secret or like part of the ending, you know? So we'll just have to see. But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed and hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for more Ace Attorney. We're continuing, well, we're doing day 2 of investigating, and hopefully we'll get into the trial for day 2 of the trial. So yeah, excited to hop back into that tomorrow. Although I am not excited to face that fuck-ass fucking prosecutor again. He was annoying the shit out of me, so I'm not looking forward to that part of it. But I am looking forward to fucking crushing him! So, that should be fun. Yeah, that should be good. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, or if not, then hopefully soon. Hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day tomorrow. And yeah, till then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile for bed. All right, you guys, and I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.